Good evening. My name is Peter Stevens, and I'm a member of the class of 1958 Fitchburg High School, and I am chairman of the Fitchburg Alumni Association. Welcome to the Fitchburg High School Alumni Association annual meeting of 2021. This year, our host class is the class of 1996, and our honored class is the class of 1971. At this time, I would like to congratulate the class of 2021 for their academic excellence and outstanding performances while attending Fitchburg High School. You will always be a Red Raider. I had hoped that this year's meeting would be held in person, but that was not to be because of the pandemic is still with us and we are limited to how many we could have at the auditorium. Your Fitchburg High School Alumni Association is still giving awards to deserving seniors to help them continue their education and to thank them for their many contributions to Fitchburg High School. The Fitchburg High School Alumni Board of Directors continues to meet on Zoom with administrators, guidance teachers to ensure the Fitchburg High seniors would receive their earned recognition. Usually, at this time, I would recognize our oldest graduates in attendance and present them with a carnation. I know Mrs. Pellin, class of 1940, and Mrs. Capone Caldwell, class of 1950, would be here if they could be. I hope they will be here next year. At this time, we will have a greeting from the Mayor of the City of Fitchburg, Mayor Stephen DiNatale.
Thank you to the Fitchburg High School Alumni Association for all the years of generosity and support of our students. I wish the recipients and their families the best of luck and our greatest well wishes. Welcome to the Fitchburg High School Alumni Association family. Best of luck, Red Raiders.
This time, we'll have a greeting from the Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Robert Jokola.
Thank you, Mr. Stevens. Congratulations to the class of 2021 on your hard work and accomplishments over the last 4 years. Your graduating class will go down in Fitchburg High School history as the most resilient class, and I'm so proud of the recognition and support you're receiving tonight from the Fitchburg High School Alumni Association. Congratulations to your families and support systems. You couldn't have gotten here alone. If this crisis has taught us anything, it is this: continue learning and growing. While your education is almost complete at Fitchburg High School, you're continuing lifelong learning and new chapters in your lives. As you go forward, continue being present, positive, and prepared. I thank the Alumni Association for their generosity and support of you as you pursue your next steps. And congratulations, class of 2021. You are a class that Fitchburg will never forget.
We will now have reflections from the class of 1996 with Mr. Sean Sweeney.
Hello there, Sean Sweeney from the Fitchburg High School class of 1996, coming to you tonight. You probably know me through my work with the Fitchburg Sentinel and Enterprise, covering your games. Big fan of the Red Raiders, of course. But also through my wife, Miss Slade. If you had Miss Slade for math, you probably recognize this little cabinet here. First off, I want to congratulate you guys on behalf of my class. So proud of you guys for going through remote learning, distance learning, going through hybrid. That's something that we never had to go through 25 years ago when we turned our tassels at Crocker Field. So yeah, you guys have done something very incredible, as well as reached that first milestone in your life. We're so proud of you. Your alumni dues are due on June 7th, just so you know. That's a joke. 25 years has really passed in a flash. It feels like yesterday that my classmates and I graduated from the old Fitchburg High, not the building that you guys have been in for the last 4 years. You guys are so lucky. You really don't understand how lucky you guys are. Back when my classmates, we were in middle school at both B.F. Brown and Memorial, we were worried about, there was a threat of Fitchburg High's accreditation over the library and the science labs at the old Fitchburg High School, now known as Longjo. But in a way, it was not exactly a bad thing because of what happened within the decade in getting the new high school. In some ways, it really didn't matter because we had a great life at Fitchburg High School. Our football team, always competitive. Basketball teams, plural, always competitive. Our field hockey team started really coming on at that point. Baseball was pretty good. Softball was always competitive. And you know what? Academically, we had great teachers that cared about us, cared about our successes inside the classroom, wanted us to strive for academic excellence, just like your teachers do too. So I hope that when you guys get to 25 years in, let's do that quick math, 2046, when you guys are celebrating your 25th anniversary outside of Fitchburg High School, that you're able to look back on the last 4 or 5 years of your life and do so with a smile and remember the teachers that you had here at Fitchburg High School before you moved on. It was a great time growing up. We had espresso pizza on half days, except in our senior year for the most part, until the spring. There was a bad fire in 1995 that took out espresso. But you know what? We had a great time on Main Street between Fitchburg Jade and there was a nice restaurant called Dagwood's Deli. We could get big subs. It was fantastic. And I hope you guys had a similar experience. But you don't want to hear from me anymore. I hope you guys are well, staying safe, hydrated, and we'll see you down the trail at a couple of games.
We will now have the association update with Chris Woods.
Evening. My name is Chris Woods. I graduated with the class of 1976, and I'm the Secretary-Treasurer of the Alumni Association of Fitchburg High School, Incorporated. Two things I'm going to do will be to provide an association update and to explain the awards process to those recipients here tonight. First, the update. I'd like to go back 50 years and take a look at what our revenue was back in 1971, in this case. And when I look at it, I see that our receipts and our balance in April of 71 was $3,655.12. I'm proud to say that this year, 2021, we currently have a balance of over $1.8 million in investments. These investments in turn generate interest, which provide us the opportunity to give out the awards we're giving out tonight. Now, the awards process itself. In order to receive your award, you'll receive a letter within a few days of this ceremony explaining how to go about that process. On August 1st and thereafter, you need to submit to me either a copy of your fall schedule or a tuition bill at the college or university that you plan on attending. Once I receive those, I'll send out your award check. I want to make the distinction that we don't give out scholarships. They don't need to be reported to a college or anywhere else. These awards are mailed directly to you to use as you see fit. If you wish to use them toward tuition or other expenses, that is your prerogative. I want to make it clear that we will not write any checks for any colleges or universities. If you report this award to the school that you attend, we'll send the money to you, and then you can decide whether you want to send it to them. That's totally up to you. We hope that you'll use it toward other expenses that will come up as you go through this process, but we'll leave that choice to you. I want to thank everyone for participating tonight, and I have to point out that none of this would be able to happen without the generous Fitchburg High School alumni that have contributed to us over the years. Without their generosity, we would not be able to do this tonight. Thanks very much. Enjoy the rest of the program.
We are now going to have our special award presentation. The first award to be given was the Art Newcomb Founders Award, which will be presented by his grandson, Nathan.
Hi, my name is Nate Newcomb, class of 2011, and I'm honored to announce tonight the recipient of the 2021 Art Newcomb Memorial Award. For my grandfather, the Fitchburg public school system was his life. He was a born educator and someone who would do anything to help his students. As a graduate himself of Fitchburg High, the Red Raider pride ran deep within him, and he was never afraid to show it. Through his work in the school system, my grandfather always found a way to make an impact on the life of his students. His impact was most seen with the students who were often overlooked, with the student who needed just a little bit of help or a little bit of guidance. That's where my grandfather thrived, in making an impact where it was needed most and in recognizing potential in the student. This year, I am very happy to say that the person who will be receiving this award is someone who represents the type of student my grandfather would have loved to work with. Someone hardworking who won't let anything get in their way, no matter the challenges that may stand in their way. Most of all, someone with amazing potential and the world in front of them. With that said, I am very happy to announce Verda Teta as the recipient of the 2021 Art Newcomb Memorial Award. Congratulations.
Next award is the Charles and Stephen T. Woodbury Award, which I will read and present. I am honored to present the Charles T. Woodbury and Stephen T. Woodbury Award in memory of Charles T. Woodbury, who was principal of Fitchburg High School from 1903 until his untimely death in 1928. As principal, Charles was always proud of the many accomplishments that his FHS students made. But history shows that one accomplishment that stands out is when his FHS basketball team won the National Basketball Championship in 1926 and brought the trophy home to Fitchburg. The Woodbury name continued on when Mr. Stephen T. Woodbury graduated from Fitchburg High School in 1930 and received the Gold F for his academic excellence. Stevens also excelled in sports. He was an outstanding high jumper on the track team and held the high jump record for many years. It is no surprise that he is in the Fitchburg High School Hall of Fame. Stephen went on to attend Dartmouth College, where he excelled in the classroom as well as on the track team. He was selected for the NCAA All-Star track team in 1934. In today's record book, his accomplishments would have garnered him the title of All-American. Mr. Woodbury returned to FHS as a teacher and coach after college. He became principal of FHS in 1956 and retired in 1965. Mr. Stephen T. Woodbury passed away at the age of 100. He will always be remembered for his many accomplishments, for his generous donation to the Fitchburg High School Alumni Association. It is my privilege and honor to announce the following winners of the Charles T. Woodbury and Stephen T. Woodbury Award. The first is Emily Burgos, and the second is Miss Isabel Jacobs. Our next award is the Francis and Robert Woodcomb Awards. This will be given by Mr. Thomas DiGeronimo, Assistant Principal, Fitchburg High School.
Good evening. I would like to extend my congratulations to tonight's awards winners. The Francis and Robert Woodcomb Scholarship Award. Patricia Woodcomb was born in Worcester on June 29, 1932. She was a graduate of Boston College with a master's degree in social work and worked as a social worker for over 25 years before retiring from the Fallon Clinic. Patricia had a great love of horticulture and for many years volunteered at the Tower Hill Botanical Garden in Worcester. It was her wish to honor her father, Francis, who graduated from Fitchburg High School in 1918, and her cousin, Robert, a 1942 graduate, by establishing a scholarship award in their names to be given annually to a student who is an enthusiastic competitor in at least one sport and strives for academic excellence. The student must also have integrity of character and be respectful and reflective. It is my pleasure to announce this year's winners, Estelle Arsenault and Zachary Scott.
Our next special award is the Herman and Michael Burke Award. This will be given by the Burke family.
Hi, my name is Melissa Burke Silva, and I'm a 2002 graduate of Fitchburg High School. I'm here to award 3 students with the Herman and Michael Burke Award, an award that honors the legacy of my grandfather, Herman, a longtime city councilor, and my uncle Mike, a longtime elementary school teacher. Both were men who are leaders in the city of Fitchburg, and the students who will be receiving these awards tonight are already leaders in their communities, and they are also accomplished scholars, all graduating with GPAs exceeding 4.0. The first recipient epitomizes leadership by being a member and leader in seemingly every club that Fitchburg High School has to offer. Caden Scopoletti is a name that I've actually heard before. My mother was a teacher at Caden's elementary school, and even back then she recalls that there was no doubt about it that Caden was something special. With all of her accomplishments, Caden admits that she wasn't always full of confidence. However, she writes in her essay that it was the theater that illuminated the outgoing, optimistic, and confident side of her. Congratulations to Caden. You have earned your confidence, and we are sure that you will shine on as you head into your next big stage of life. The next recipient is Emily Campbell. We were so impressed by her passion to create inclusivity. She states in her essay, quote, "In a world that is so plagued by hatred and division, it is so important to be able to find environments where one feels safe and can be their true selves," end quote. Congratulations, Emily, for your leadership. The world certainly needs more Emilys who have the passion to advocate for the voices that are often unheard. The final recipient is Michelle Augustina Tomei. Michelle's future goal is to become an immigration lawyer and to be able to be part of a change that can help thousands of people to be able to accomplish the American dream. Michelle desires to break stereotypes and to make positive change for others. She strives to make her family proud, and I'm sure that she has already done so and will continue to do so. Congratulations to Michelle and to all the other graduating seniors. Thank you.
Our next award is the Don Woods Award. This will be given by Chris Woods, his son.
Hello once again. It's time now for me to present the Donald Woods Awards. On behalf of my family, it is my pleasure to recognize two members of this year's graduating class with the Donald Woods Awards. As a member of the class of 1940, my father recognized and appreciated how important the Fitchburg High School experience was in shaping his future. His strong sense of community and his appreciation for the opportunities he received as a student at FHS are the same characteristics that embody the two young people being recognized tonight. I would like to encourage these two recipients and all the members of the class of 2021 to join the Alumni Association of Fitchburg High School Incorporated and to help carry on the great tradition that is Fitchburg High School. This year's recipients of the Donald Woods Awards are Avery Perry and Lena Corrala. Congratulations to you both, and wishing you the best as you move forward to further your education. Thank you.
We have a new award this year to be given, be in memory of a teacher who was in the Fitchburg school system who passed away suddenly a short while ago. Her name was Paula Goodchild Gastengay, and this award will be given away by Samantha Gastengay.
Hi everyone, my name is Sam Gastengay and I am here to present the Paula Goodchild Gastengay Memorial Award on behalf of myself and my entire family. My mom passed away about 3 months ago very unexpectedly, and even though her time was cut short, what she did do with the time that she had was extremely memorable, positive, and she overall just had an incredible impact on so many people. And this started at Fitchburg High. When she was with the Red Raiders, she had an incredible impact not only athletically, but also in her community around her. My mom was a 3-sport athlete, incredibly talented in all 3 of them, which were field hockey, basketball, and softball. She was also in good academic standing, and very involved in her community, and just overall a very good person. As an adult, she continued to spread this positivity as she worked in special ed, and she just wanted to better the lives of everyone around her, essentially. When my family and I were deciding the criteria for this scholarship, so many things came to mind because, like I said, she was so involved, so good at everything she did. So we ultimately decided that the female recipient of this award needed to be a tremendous athlete, very involved in her community, and also in good academic standing as well. Because my mom was all those things. She embodied what it meant to be a student athlete, and she just went above and beyond and did so much for her community. She just had a positive impact on everyone, and we're hoping to continue to spread her message through this award that will be given yearly. So based upon that criteria, my family and I have decided to present the Paula Goodchild Gastengay Memorial Award to Rachel Romero, as she embodies all the things that my mom did when she was here as well. So congratulations, Rachel, and good luck to everyone else in the class of 2021 with your future endeavors wherever you go. Thank you.
At this time, we will have an update on Fitchburg High School from Principal Jeremy Roach.
My name is Jeremy Roach, proud principal here at Fitchburg High School. I want to thank the Alumni Association for your support of our graduates. It is appreciated beyond words and shows the commitment of Red Raiders to one another regardless of the year of graduation. The class of 2021 is certainly one that will be noted in the history of this great school. No graduating class has experienced what this amazing group of students has had to, in many ways, overcome. That they have done so with grace, commitment, effort, and hard work is a recognition of their resilience and their ability to overcome. As everyone who has been around me knows, I say all the time, and to anyone who will listen, that Fitchburg High School is the best high school in Massachusetts. How do I know that we are the best high school? We have the most dedicated administrators and faculty that I've ever seen or had the honor to work with. We have amazing parents and a supportive community that values the work we do. And we have the most interesting, exceptional, and dynamic students. Fact. Some quick facts to that end. We will be holding the 155th commencement at Fitchburg High School at Crocker Field on Friday, June 4th at 6 p.m. We hope that the weather cooperates, and if not, we'll have a rain date and still do it at Crocker Field. Our enrollment is 1,268 students, and the class of 2021 has 262 members. The class of 2021 has been recognized by the Washington Post Most Challenging High Schools for the entire 4 years that they've been here at Fitchburg High. And in fact, FHS was recently notified that it's been recognized by the U.S. News and World Report Best High Schools list for the past 2 years running, in large part due to the efforts of the class of 2021. This past year, FHS has earned the highest graduation rate in school history at 96.3% and one of the lowest dropout rates in school history at 1.2%. In fact, these accomplishments place Fitchburg High School as among the very best of all schools and cities in Massachusetts. In addition, the school earned the highest attendance rate in school history at 92.1%. Amazing work. Thank you, class of 2021. We have an Innovation Career Pathway vocational program in advanced manufacturing, which actually began this school year and helps our students prepare for a career that is still in great demand in the city of Fitchburg and surrounding communities. Our early college high school dual enrollment partnership in nursing, education, and liberal arts will expand to computer science and business in the fall, and FHS is one of less than 20 high schools in the state with both an Innovation Career Pathway and early college high school program. The senior class has taken more combined AP courses and dual enrollment college classes than any other Fitchburg High School class in the school's history, and in the month of May, there will be more than 600 AP tests taken and more than 20 advanced placement subjects. We have AP National Merit and Adams Scholars. We have students who have recently learned English and others who have earned the seal of biliteracy for being bilingual in 2 languages. Students from this class have been accepted to colleges and programs all over the United States, with many students earning partial and full academic and athletic scholarships. In addition, there are numerous members of this class who are enlisting in the United States Armed Forces with a desire to serve our country, and many of those were participants in our school's STAR Junior ROTC program we are fortunate enough to offer through a partnership with the United States Army. Every student has been issued a 1-to-1 Chromebook, and in this year of predominantly remote learning, that investment from the city of Fitchburg puts our students and families in a place that's super, super important and greatly appreciated. We have students who began their journey from more than 30 different countries and many other states in America, as well as various cities across Massachusetts. On that note, as one of the first high schools to integrate in the United States, I believe the Alumni Association would be proud to know, especially now, that Fitchburg High School welcomes and respects all students and families and stands for equity, belonging, opportunity, and giving students a chance at pursuing their personal dreams, just like it has always aspired to do. We can always do better, but I love that about Fitchburg and the city of Fitchburg. Again, thank you, Alumni Association. As you well know as Red Raiders yourself, Fitchburg High School has always been and continues to be the best high school in Massachusetts. I'm truly fortunate and extremely proud to be the principal of Fitchburg High School. Go Red Raiders.
Next awards are our general awards to all of our deserving seniors. These will be announced by Fitchburg High School teacher Matthew Lamy.
Nevaeh Allaire Alumni Award. Carter Allen Alumni Award. Sienna Armano Alumni Award and Doug Casker Award. Sophia Armano Alumni Award. Estelle Arsenault Alumni Award, Francis and Robert Woodcomb Award. Miriam Ashra Alumni Award, Hannah and Anton Patari Memorial Award. Olamide Bambushe Abiodun Alumni Award, Beth DePrimo Award, Voigt Laszlo Award, and the Edward Sullivan Spirit of FHS Award. Alexiana Bennett Alumni Award, Hannah and Anton Patari Memorial Award, Virginia McDermott Award, and the Lennon Sisters Award. Emily Bourgeois Alumni Award and the Stephen Woodbury Award. Pauline Brune Alumni Award. Emily Campbell Alumni Award and the Herman and Michael J. Burke Award. Mariana Castro Padilla Alumni Award, Class of 1990 Award. Kendall Cody Alumni Award, a Class of 1964 Award. Ariana DeLeon Alumni Award. Jocelyn Diaz Alumni Award and the George Talcott Music Award. Sean DiGeronimo Alumni Award, Doug Casker Award, and the Sidney Willicott English Award. Anthony DiNardo Alumni Award. Mackenzie Dodge Alumni Award. Erica Fabril Alumni Award. Elysium Fernandez Sherrington Alumni Award and the Class of 1968 Award. Amri Sion Fernandez Sherrington Alumni Award, Class of 1983 Award. Angel Franco Jr. Alumni Award, Class of 1959 Award. George Gayton Alumni Award, Lawrence J. Catton Award, and the Edward Sullivan Spirit of FHS Award. Bailey Gates Alumni Award. Jacob Gumet Alumni Award and the Laura Heikkila Heinonen Award. Isabella Jacobs Alumni Award, Hannah and Anton Patari Memorial Award, and the Stephen Woodbury Award. Arisa Jordan Alumni Award and the Russell Cook Graphics Award. Lena Carella Alumni Award, Donald Woods Award, and the Thomas Angelopoulos English Award. Melanie Croach Alumni Award. Auntie Lou Alumni Award. Madeline McGlure Alumni Award. Karen Malave Dessus Alumni Award, and the Hannah and Anton Patari Memorial Award. Ariana McCrae Alumni Award and the Ralph Howard Business Award. Denise Montejo Alumni Award and the Edwin T. and LVC Holmes Award. Joanne Maroney Alumni Award. Cody Mosher Alumni Award. Ethan Noguera Alumni Award. Moe O'Donnell Alumni Award. Kimberly Orozco Alumni Award and the Class of 1958 Award. Avery Perry Alumni Award and Donald Woods Award. Sarah Primo Alumni Award and the Class of 1981 Award. Sarah Pulrang Alumni Award and the Calvin Page Language Award. Natalie Quiet Alumni Award. Alex Rojas Alumni Award and Jack Jerzyk Award. Rachel Romero Alumni Award and the Paula Goodchild Gaston-Gay Award. Angelica Ruiz Alumni Award. Bruni Salvant Alumni Award. Janelise Sanchez Alumni Award. Alicia Santos Alumni Award and the Hannah Anton Patari Memorial Award. Caden Scopoletti Alumni Award and the Herman and Michael J. Burke Award. Zachary Scott Alumni Award and the Francis and Robert Woodcomb Award. Desiree Shorts Alumni Award. Hunter Seacard Alumni Award. Anaya Smith Lillian Taylor English Award, Alumni Award. Jocelyn Sok Alumni Award and the Dr. Philip Fallon Award. Alyssa St. Cyr Alumni Award, Class of 1960 Award, and the Hannah and Anton Patari Memorial Award. Siddharth Talamaju Alumni Award, Class of 1968 Award, and the Patrick LeBombard Computer Award. Emmanuel Teta Alumni Award. Verta Teta Alumni Award and the Arthur Newcomb Award. Michelle Tome Alumni Award and the Herman and Michael J. Burke Award. Alexandra Torres Alumni Award. Angelina Toso Alumni Award. Olivia Tran Alumni Award and the Class of 1954 Award. Kayla Valerio Perez Alumni Award. Samari Velasquez Carrasquillo Alumni Award, Fred Sullivan Award, and the William Dooling Mathematics Award. Anastasia Yang Alumni Award and the Class of 1960 Award.
For our closing remarks, again, I would just like to congratulate all of the members of the class of 2021 at Fitchburg High School. At this time, I would like to introduce the names of the members of the Fitchburg High School Alumni Association Board. Peter Stevens, class of 58. Michael Kenneth Block, class of 1968. Mr. Alan Toomley, class of 1974. Ms. Beth Capone Perel, class of 1974. Mr. Jeremy Roach. Patricia Finch Kelly, class of 1984. Matthew Lamy, class of 2004. Mr. Thomas DiGeronimo, class of 1982. Mr. Kenneth Karen, our oldest member, class of 1956. A. Scott Newcomb, class of 1983. Mr. Richard Kazanjian, class of 1971. Mr. Chris Woods, class of 1976. Mrs. Margaret Dowse Magenis, class of 1990. Ms. Michelle Boucher Cody, class of 1992. I want to thank these very hard-working members of the Alumni Association without whose dedication this would not be possible. Thank you. Yeah. At this time, we will be closing with the red and gray, our alma mater.
Thank you.